Bernard-Henri Lévy would be an injustice to all of you. Instead, I will let our great friend Olivier Litvin, the local director of the Alliance Française, say a few things after me. He will introduce Mr. Henri Lévy to all of you. And I do thank the Alliance Française and Olivier in particular for bringing or helping us become hosts of this talk today. Without them, this would not be possible. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And we proudly welcome Monsieur Bernard-Henri Lévy to the University of Liberal Arts, Bangladesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Anif Ahmed. Now, may I request Monsieur Olivier Litvin, Director of Alliance Française de Dhaka, to say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for being here to listen to Bernard-Henri Lévy. In 1983, when I received a call from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs telling me that had been posted, I was to be posted in Bangladesh from September of the same year, I first looked at a map because I was not really sure where Bangladesh was, and second, I bought a book that was called Bangladesh, Nationalism in the Revolution, the only book available at the time in French, written by Bernard-Henri Lévy. It still is, as of today, the only book in French. When I arrived here, I started reading the book. I got to know about the War of Independence. I also read another book by Mr. Bernard-Henri Lévy, Barbarism with a Human Face. And then, many years later, when I was posted in Pakistan, I came across a photojournalist who had come to cover the war in Afghanistan. That was after September 11th. And this person thereafter went on to work with Mr. Bernard-Henri Lévy. And our paths crossed, and as Kaiser Hack was saying yesterday, something of the theory of chaos took place there. And it all gelled in such a way that I said to myself, now that I'm posted in Bangladesh, why wouldn't I try to get Bernard-Henri Lévy to come back? And through Marc Roussel, just in the same way as Bernard-Henri Lévy had answered the call of André Malraux to come to the defense of the Bengali freedom fighters, Bernard-Henri Lévy answered the call of Alliance Française de Dhaka to come to Bangladesh and to inaugurate the Malraux Garden at Dhaka University and to launch the Bengali translation of his book. So I am extremely grateful to Marc Roussel, to Bernard, for making this possible. This is one of the highlights of my professional life, no doubt. I am also extremely grateful to the members of my board, to our president, Abdul Majid Chaudhry, and I'm very grateful to ULAB, I'm very grateful to you, Anis, for making this even possible. I've spoken too much now, I think it's up to Bernard-Henri Lévy to speak to this audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Olivier. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words of presentation. I must tell you that after this, at the end of this second day in Dhaka, I am, number one, absolutely exhausted, and number two, deeply moved, really deeply moved by the quality of the welcome which I got in this city. I did not believe, I was not sure, or I even believed that I would probably never come back to Bangladesh in my lifetime. I am not so old, but not so young either. And I was not sure I would ever come back in this place, in this city, and in this country. And for me, it's a great emotion. And I must say that since yesterday I'm going from emotion to emotion. Places, faces, images, photos of the father of the nation, Mujibur Rahman, former freedom fighters whom I met this morning and who told me that I might be on the very prestigious list of people who they think might have to come back